starting lineup.
Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. You've got the waiter, Howell out there with Bosch. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Welch in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Bosch, rejected by Harris. Here's B-Train. Six to shoot. From the arc. Bosch grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Bailey over Vanderbilt. Bailey misses. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Here's Phelps, bangs home the trifecta. The Cobra's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Bosch. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's the dude. Pass to Vanderbilt. The 3 from Bosch. Rebound Boston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Harris inside the line. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Kukoc. There's a good screen from deep three-point territory. Kept alive. Howell misses the baby hook. Celtics leading by 6. Has to B-Train. Here's Traoré. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Houston. Harris a screen on Vanderbilt. Harris outside. Here's the 3. And it's Howell with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Kukoc. And here is Vanderbilt. And some nice passing there by Houston. They set the screen. The 3 from Bosch. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's Traoré. Scoreless thus far. And it's blocked. Over to the left wing. Howell passes to Welch. Here's Howell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's the Cobra. He has 6. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Rockets trail by 3. And here is Vanderbilt. Pass to the dude. It's good. This game is all even. The The dude's got 5.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Bailey passes to Medina. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Kukoc. Here's Phelps. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Vanderbilt. Pass to Bosch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Insanity, he's checked in for Bottoms. And a switch here also for Houston. Thunder's checked in for the waiter. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Insanity. Medina the pass to Harris. Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's the dude. He's got 5. Shots good by Bosch.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And yes, it's good. For Houston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to the dude. Bosch scanning the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The free throw drops for Bosch.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. From deep. The Rockets pull it in. Howell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bosch. Here's Howell. Back to Bosch. Shoots. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Skinny is checked in for the Celtics. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics trail by 3. Harris outside. Pass to the Cobra. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Creek. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside, Kukoc. Now here's Bosch. Fires from deep. And Creek pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside, Kukoc. Here's Thunder. Bosch with it. Here's the screen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bosch has got 12. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Insanity. Still without a basket. Down low. Here's Phelps. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring much.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Thunder. Pass to the dude. Outside Bosch. Shot clock at 6. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 14. And here's Boston. Here's Insanity. Harris outside. He can't get that one to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here is Harris. 10 points for him. From downtown, offensive rebound. Hill has the open look, and the 3 off target. Houston in the lead. Here's Bosch. Again, the Rockets score.
The assist.
Here's B-Train. He has yet to score. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Here's Hill. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The kick out to Anderson. Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Insanity the pass to Medina. Inside. Here's Insanity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Some changes for Boston. Floyd comes in for B-Train, and it's the Cobra in for Harris. Houston with a big group substitution here. MP's checked in for Howell. Primetime comes in for Bosch. Cowboys checked in for the dude, and it's Kukoc in for Anderson. Now here's Kukoc. Nothing on the board. 4 on the clock. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. The Rockets making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Boston trailing. Floyd passes to Insanity. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Phelps. Buries the long-range jumper. The Cobra's got 13. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Outside, Kukoc. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Floyd passes to Insanity. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Kukoc. Insanity can't get it to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Thunder is out there with Kukoc. And it's prime time. And it's Cowboy. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Here's Creek. Pass to the Cobra. Off target from 3-point range. And for the Rockets, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. They grab their own miss. Here's Thunder. Drops in the tray. Thunder's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
So the wing on the left. Here's Phelps. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Thunder. Back to Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's Thunder. He has 5. Shoots from the elbow. And off the prior, and in it goes. And now a 6-point Houston lead.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Height. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Legler. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Creek. Here's the Cobra. And nothing is falling for him right now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And the Celtics making a change here. Bailey's checked in to the inside. Height. Pass to primetime. Here's Kukoc. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good from long range. Bailey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Vanderbilt, a screen on here. 3-pointer, Kukoc. And it's Floyd with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Bailey. From deep 3-point land. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Swiped away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Hands it from downtown. And now a 4-point Celtic lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
They get it back. Floyd, good. Floyd's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Harris is checked in for Floyd. And a change for the Rockets. Bosch is checked in. The Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Height. Houston moving it around. And here's Bosch. trying to get something going. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. And so he'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 4. And it's sent back by Bosch. And he gets it back. Outside Hill. Here's Bailey. Buries it from three-point range. Bailey's got 9 points.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Hype. Back to Vanderbilt. Kukoc with it. He's guarded by Hill. Vanderbilt with the screen. Clock at 4. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Tries again. And Creek pulls it down. Creek's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Primetime. Still scoreless. Here's Phelps. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And here's Bosch for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Boston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Harris. B-Train's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Rockets. Howell's checked in for Primetime. And Harris drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Will it go? That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kukoc. Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the paint. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. It's deflected. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. A nice shot by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 22 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Here's Bailey. He's got 10. Pass to Floyd. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Bosch. Vanderbilt against Harris. Vanderbilt inside. Back to Bosch. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 21.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Bailey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bailey's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Thunder. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Rockets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Shooting for Houston, Number 35.
He's off on the foot. Z's checked in for Skinny. Cowboys checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Bailey. 12 points for him. Pocket 6. The tray. And a towel with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Vanderbilt. Pass to Thunder. The second chance effort. Yes, that goes in. Thunder's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Boomer, he's checked in for Floyd. And it's the Cobra in for Zeke. Houston also making some changes. The Dude, he's checked in for Cowboy. And it's Kukoc in for Thunder. Houston on D. 9-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. There's Soray. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Howell. To the middle. Here's Bosch. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's B-Train. Here's the Cobra. 22 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 11. Howell passes to Bosch. No good with the triple. Pass to Harris. Here's Bailey. The 3. They get the rebound. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Here's Phelps. And here's Harris from the arc. Kukoc grabs the miss. Kukoc has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint and stolen by Harris. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Phelps. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Down low. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And the basket by Bailey.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Pass to the Dude. Back to Vanderbilt. And here's Bosch. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Bosch has got 8 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Boston on top, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
51. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Harris, the Cobra out there with Bottoms. And there's B-Train, and it's Teray in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Bailey. Here's Phelps. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Howell. Here's the dude. Here's Kukoc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Rockets have shot 60% for the line, 6 of 10. That's good from Kukoc. That one is no good. Boston leading by 12. To the inside. Teray's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Now here's Kukoc. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup. Bosch against Harris. Bosch with some nice D. Rockets trail by 12. Vanderbilt against Harris. Back to Bosch. Lets it go with a 3. The Rockets with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to B-Train. Here's the Cobra. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Howell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's stolen by Harris. Here's the Cobra. 24 points for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets trail by 14. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Howell. "11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Howell's got 7 points. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's the Cobra. He's got 26. Now Harris. Here's Bailey. Shoots the 3. The dude grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Bosch. Takes the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bosch has got 27 points.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's Bailey. 15 points in the game. On the way, Harris. Here's Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 11. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Wash inside, guarded by Harris. The layup off target. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to the dude. And Boston with the rebound. Teray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. B-Train misses. Rockets trail by 11. Vanderbilt with it. The Rockets with another miss. Here's the Cobra. Vanderbilt defending. Pass to Troy. It's rebounded by Houston. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Bosch. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Bailey. Vanderbilt defending. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlights.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted. And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
There they are. Give it up once again for the Celtics Entertainment.
Boston on D, leading by 12. To the left side wing. A 3-ball. Torrey grabs the rebound. Torrey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bailey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Bailey's got 18 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Vanderbilt kicks to Bosch. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
There's a screen. And here's Harris from the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bosch can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. That one drops for him. And it's 6 points for Boomer.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Bailey. Vanderbilt defending. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Bailey. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Houston moving it around. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's covered closely. No good from Bosch. Celtics leading by 14. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Boomer.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Outside Bosch. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Bosch has got 35 in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Bailey. Vanderbilt defending. Five on the clock. Bailey. Here's Phelps. Connects from three-point range. The Cobras got 5 points now this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Howell. Spins to the paint. Out to Kukoc. Here's the dude. Now Bosch. Guarded by Harris. Shoots it. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's 37 points for Garbage Man. Boston leading by 14. Harris outside. Here's Bailey. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Bailey. He's got 18. Over Vanderbilt. Bailey misses. Here's Howell to the inside. Here's Kukoc. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Harris passes to Bailey. Bosch against Harris. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Harris's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Bosch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw good from Bosch. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Floyd's checked in for Boomer. Skinny comes in for Harris. Hill, he's checked in for B-Train. And it's Insanity in for Bottoms. Houston also making some changes. Primetime's checked in for Howell. Cowboy comes in for the dude. And Thunder subbed in for the waiter. Insanity the pass to Ford. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thunder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there, just punishing them on the break.
1:10 left in the third. Pass to Bosch. Here's Height. And it's sent back by Hill. Driving inside. And Insanity gets it to go. And so here is Houston. To the middle. Here's Thunder. Here's Kukoc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Floyd. Inside. Here's Phelps. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Vanderbilt's checked in. Rockets trail by 16.
Shooting for Houston.
And that one misses.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Creek. The 9-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Primetime is out there with Cowboy. Then there's the waiter, and it's Thunder, and it's Bosch in at the center position. With the drive, and they pick up 2. Here's Bailey. Harris outside. Pass to Floyd. Jacks up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 6 assists in the game.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Pass to Floyd. It's back to Hill. Here's Floyd. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris. That one misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The first free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for the waiter.
Number 35.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's had his troubles at the line tonight. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. Just glad he was able to convert right there.
Pass to Floyd. Harris looking it over. Down low. Power down with both hands.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Thunder. Anderson right side. It's stolen by Hill. Stolen by Anderson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Pass to Bailey. It's back to Hill. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Floyd passes to Bailey. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Bosch. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Hyde passes to Anderson. Bosch, the screen. Here's Thunder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is off. Boomer, he's checked in for Boston. The Rockets also changing it up. The dude comes in for Cowboy. The waiter subbed in for Anderson. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Bailey. Lots of room. Good. Bailey's got 23 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Hill against Vanderbilt. Pass to Primetime. The Rockets again can't hit. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the shot is good. That's 10 points for Boomer.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Bailey. From 10 feet out, the kick out to Hill. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Austin making some changes. B-Train's checked in for Harris. The Cobra comes in for Hill, and it's Insanity in for Bottoms. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howell's checked in for Bosch. Cowboy comes in for Primetime. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Waiter. And it's Anderson in for Thunder. Deflects the pass. Here's Medina, and he dunks it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The dude passes to Height. Tries the spin move. Lock at 6. Anderson outside. The Rockets with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Howell, and it's blocked. There's B-Train inside. Here's Creek. And it's Howell with the rebound. Howell's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Height. Pass to Kukoc. And the call will go against Boomer. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Harris is checked in for Insanity. And a switch here also for Houston. Bosch is checked in for Cowboy. Anderson passes to Bosch. 6 feet out. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Austin making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. The Waiters checked in for Houston. Celtics leading by 23. Here's Bailey. Harris outside. Out left to the wing. Harris a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Howell. They could use a bucket, and it's blocked. Here's Phelps. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Bosch. Now the Rockets with it. Finishes the break with a slam.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Pass to B-Train. It's tipped. And it's Houston on the break. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Traoré. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Bosch against Harris. Houston moving the ball around. Vanderbilt. Goes back up. It's deflected. Here's B-Train. Harris up top. Here's Bailey. Back to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Skinny is checked in for Boston. And Harris drops them both. For Houston, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closely. It's good. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Bailey. Pass to Torrey. Harris with it. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Offensive rebound. And here is Vanderbilt. Bosch, no one around him, and the 3-ball is good. Bosch has got 44.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Medina. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Creek.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Torrey. Here's Bailey. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for the Cobra.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Kukoc pass to Bosch. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3.
Bosch has got 49 points in the game.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Harris misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Outside, Kukoc. And it's Bosch in the corner. Pass to the dude from outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Here's Insanity. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.